Yeah. So I'm scrolling through my Instagram, a little tired, whatever, and I come across this video with Tony Weaver Jr. Now, like I said, I follow a lot of people, both sides. And he does this video about this kid. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? Now, I don't agree with everything Tony does. I don't agree with anything anyone does, anything like that. But I don't disagree that his heart's always in the right place. I've had a little small interactions with him here and there. Nothing ever bad. He was cool when we talked. And there's this kid, the Marvel Geek. And apparently, just this black boy, you can see him on the screen, and apparently he just talks about comics. Never heard of the kid before. And a bunch of trying to keep my composure here. I'm going to use some colorful language. That way this is, friendly enough. A bunch of lily-livered, punk, weak, pathetic pieces of human garbage got this kid kicked off of TikTok multiple times. He's a kid. He's a kid. He's just talking about comic books. And your little punk loser self decides, oh, I might as well get this kid kicked off of TikTok. So I start seeing these things. A couple people I've never followed before, looking at the video or whatever. And there's these people that are like, oh, I'm this kind of person. And I'm this and this. The people who are admitting to getting this kid kicked off. And it's like, because this kid's the Marvel geek. So I'm like, I've never heard of this kid before. And, Tony Weaver Jr. is like, yeah, they bullied him off, a bunch of these people who are supposed to be adults. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute. What has this kid done that deserves to be kicked off of TikTok? Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times, from what I could tell. 4! So I watched the kid's videos. Said, never heard of him before. Apparently still has a YouTube. I'll actually put the link in there. He's breaking down a comic book better than me. I'm still, the reason why I haven't really covered my comics yet is I'm still trying to think of a good format, filling it out. This kid's killing it. I'm like, oh wow, I like this. And he's not just doing Google searches. I usually do the images on there, even though I have the comics. Sometimes I don't want to dig them out. I'm lazy. He's actually pointing out this thing. Like, he did this one story about Iron Man doing this thing with the spirit and vibranium, and it was like a natural feat, and he's just a straight-up comic book fan. He reminds me of when I was a kid, when I used to be excited before all the garbage that the comics have done nowadays have infected me, and he just has it with a joyous approach. And you think the best way to handle this is to get his channel canceled? What's wrong with you? You're pathetic. You're trash. Get out the industry. Get out the fandom. There is one thing when you don't like what someone's doing or somebody's writing, like that pregnant Joker thing or the ice cream soft serve that pulls out, whatever. You can have any opinion you want about anything of these things. But when you sit there and go after a child who hasn't done anything, wasn't rude, wasn't mean, he just was excited about talking about comic books. So then I another YouTuber I'd never heard of, this guy called King Lion, was supporting the kid. Getting the kid a lot of play, getting the kid a lot of props, getting him like, look, we're going to keep fighting, we're going to keep fighting. And from what I could tell, King Lion feels that is partially his doing, that he did, that this kid got this. No. It ain't your fault. You did the proper thing. You tried to protect this kid from these stinking cyber bullies who should not be on social media, who should be out the fandom. And I don't care. This ain't no middle ground or me trying this. No, if you just did that to that child, you should not be on social media. You should not be on in fandom. You should just be in your house, closed behind locked doors, and left away from society. Because that's just straight up pathetic. That is garbage. That is trash. And you're a piece of human garbage for what you did to that kid. You harassed that kid so bad that his father had to step in. A kid! Maybe at most 10? It's a kid. And you're the same people, because I saw a couple of your accounts. I'm not going to put them on here. I should. I totally should, but I'm not going to. And you know why I'm not going to? Because when he did his goodbye on TikTok, the way he did it, he had the poise and he had the respect. This kid is awesome. And I saw Tony Weaver got him the My Hero Academia set. That's really, really cool. I, recently moved. I'm hoping that maybe someday if I get up, I may be able to get the kid something too. Because no child, especially when I watch this kid's videos, I watch a couple of them, I'm like, this kid's actually pretty awesome. He's talking from it, reading it, and he's knowing about it. And I don't care. Some people are like, oh, I had beef with King Lion. No, King Lion got involved because y'all attacked this child. Every single person that did that, and I don't normally have the full cancel culture thing, but every single person that did that got that kid kicked off, you shouldn't have a social media account anymore. Yeah, I said it. There is one thing when you have an adult that does something, or they're going off, or they say something wild. You have a kid who's just excited about comics. What was your purpose in doing it? It could have been because he's black. It could have been because you don't like kids. I don't care what it is. That's a child. And the fact that you did that to a kid to the point that his father had to step in. And now he still has a YouTube channel. And like I said, I'll put the name in there because it was like, I know it was like 5-3 something. I found it. I'll put it in the description. Or I'll put it on the screen or something. All I'm going to say is, Marvel Geek, you got my respect. You're a better YouTuber than me. You're a better social media person than me. I'm kind of doing it because people say it and I like to share, and people barely care about what I got to say most times. But your videos were really cool. And I have a lot of nieces and nephews, kids of different ages in my family and stuff. And I know how I would have reacted. And I also know how I would have did. And even his goodbye has such respect and everything. So, anybody who sees this video, do me a favor. Because this kid was pumping, man. Do me a favor. When you see that link, follow that kid. Also, too, like I said, I never heard of King Lion before until I saw the situation that was going on. And quite frankly, you got my respect, King Lion. I don't know much about you. I found out you're a comic book YouTuber. This kid is apparently you're his favorite YouTuber, which is awesome that you did that. That is just straight up cool. Also, too, this kid's favorite superhero is Captain America. That's always my floating number 2 or number 3. So I thought that was awesome. Captain America to me is one of the best characters. The fact that the Olympians in the comics literally said they compare heroism, that their measuring stick is Captain America. Captain America is a great character. So, in conclusion, like I said, I'll put the stuff in here. All the people who got this kid kicked off, you're trash, you're garbage human beings. And you know what? I'm going to say something that people, some people say this, but I'm kind of that guy. I try to be nice as when I can. I hope your New Year is terrible. Every single one of you that got that kid kicked off multiple times and you harassed that child and you hurt that child and you to the point where he told people, I don't want you to fight no more because he was feeling bad about it. And I could tell in his voice he was feeling bad about it. I hope you have a terrible New Year. I hope your whole year is trash. And some people might be like, oh, that's mean. I don't care. When you're a human piece of garbage, bad things should happen to you on a regular basis. So every single person, I saw someone in there like, I'm a Christian, I'm this, I'm that. Well, then you better pray to God. You better pray to whoever, because I'm wishing you a terrible year. The whole year. I want your whole year to be bad. You want to do this to a child that you don't know, a kid who didn't do anything. He didn't say anything mean or nothing. He's just a comic book fan, and he was excited about comics, and he really did some cool videos about comics. So yes, him, I wish nothing but the best. I hope his YouTube channel goes skyrockets. I hope this kid gets so good with YouTube channel, just like my nieces. He ain't even got to do nothing but his YouTube channel. I want him to have the same success as my nieces on YouTube. Everybody else that got him kicked off of TikTok and everything, bad new year for you. I want bad stuff for you for the whole new year. I hope when you eat cheese, it comes out moldy. That's right. Every time you eat cheese, it's moldy. That's what I want. I want you like, moldy. Every time you eat some chips, I want the chips to stink. How about that? I hope you get IBS when you eat pizza. I hope when you walk outside, a dog farts on you. Yeah. That kid, he had the poise and everything to be nice. I'm not going to be. I'll be his anger translator for the moment. And that's what I hope for you. So, I'm going to put like I said, I'm going to put his stuff on the screen as I'm talking. I'm going to try to see if I can link the video and also to the Lion Dude, because like I said, I've never heard of him before either. I follow comic book TikTok. TikTok, I'm not even on TikTok. I actually don't like TikTok. But, I follow people on YouTube and stuff, and I'm always looking for new comic book people for angles and reviews. Like I look at Black Nerd and Comics Explained, Comics Storian, Comics by Drake, Geeks a Gamer, Comic by Perch, and and multiple other people, that Star Wars girl. Like I follow a bunch of people who talk about comic stuff like that, Clownfish TV. Like I said, I follow them from all spectrums, and there's even more. I just can't even remember all of them. And, like Fortress of Solitude, when he reviews stuff. So I follow a lot of different comic book channels. And now I'm going to follow yours. You got a fan in me. And, the Lion Dude, I'm put you there. I'm going to follow you too. Because that was really cool that you went to this kid's corner and you went as hard in the paint as what you did. And that was awesome. So to y'all, I hope nothing but good stuff for you. Because that was really, really cool. That's all I got to say. That's the nicest I could have put. I had to do this video a couple times because I had some curses spewing when I saw what someone did to a kid. You don't do that to kids. No. I don't care what culture war you are. I don't care what side you are. I don't care. I don't care if you're libertarian. I don't care if you're a Republican, Democrat. I don't care. You don't freaking do that to kids. Okay? The kid did nothing wrong, and actually it's a really cool video thing. And I hope he's okay if I try to borrow his format because, like I said, he's a better YouTuber than me. Geek protagonist, you stay safe, you stay healthy, you stay real, and actually try to respect people. At least kids. Yeesh. See ya.